Guys, something magical is happening in Calcutta, and I thought that I should talk to you and inform you. And if you want to become part of it, I think you should. Our path to prosperity, we all know, is financial independence. And I've been always talking about financial independence to every one of you. It's such an important thing in our lifestyle, in our life ahead for planning our future. And there is one organization which is doing some amazing work in this domain. And I thought I should introduce this organization to you. It's YI, and I have two incredible people with me going to talk about a phenomenal initiative we have taken in this domain in Calcutta. So let me just start with Weber first. Hello, Weber.
Hi Vivek, how are you? It's a pleasure to be here with you.
Same here, same here. It's always a pleasure to interact with you. So Weber heads YI Kolkata. So Weber, we want to know about YI first and then we talk about this event.
Definitely. So YI stands for Young Indians. Young Indians is the youth wing of CII, the Confederation of Indian Industries, which is a 125-year-old organization. YI started 20 years back, the thought of building youth leadership at an early age. So in the age bracket of 21 onwards, you can be a Young Indians member. And the whole ethos of YI is around nation building. How we want to build a nation which is better and more prosperous for our coming generations.
So nation building, so current government talks about becoming a $5 trillion economy. And you know that if India has to become $5 trillion economy, stock market also have to grow, right?
Absolutely.
Because it's a very important source of finance for this growth. And that's why you guys are organizing an event called YiFi. Now, Shubham, I want to ask you about YiFi. What is YiFi?
So YiFi, as the name suggests, is Young Indians Financial Independence. And as you rightly mentioned, that financial independence is so important. And YiFi is basically a financial renaissance in which we are talking so many things in and around finance. So we are talking about money because money matters.
Absolutely.
So when this is India's 75th year independence, we did this exercise at Young Indians and at large with all our few college students, with few housewives, with few businessmen, and we asked them, what is that one thing according to you makes you financially independent? Or what do you think that is that one thing that today India's at 75th year of independence, if you think we will achieve we'll achieve independence as a country. And people said various things like freedom of speech, freedom of, few said climate change, education. But that one thing that struck, if we can achieve that, filled most of the boxes, and we've done this exercise with around hundreds of people, was financial independence, financial literacy, financial freedom, and a broader context, financial independence. If we can achieve that, or at least start the awareness around that, and it becomes a dining table conversation, how can we make our children, our college students, ourselves, our housewives, our mothers, our grandmothers, financial independence? If that thought can be sparked off, that could change and really make India a financially independent country and celebrate 75 years of independence.
What a lovely year to celebrate this and start this initiative YiFi. I'm believing that this is not just one event which YI is doing. This is a philosophy, this is a change which typically YI does bring a lot of change. So this is one change which we are thinking of. So tell us about that change.
Absolutely. So this is just the beginning of the journey. And as pointed out earlier also by my friend, the journey is more important than the destination. And the journey and the whole process of how we plan to achieve it. So any project of YI goes through 3 life cycle. It's awareness, action, and advocacy. The first step that we want to create on 16th of September by conducting YiFi in Calcutta is the awareness. Why financial independence through a mega conclave where we're going to connect with 1,000+ people physically and many more online. And the reach and the awareness around this concept is just the beginning of the journey. Then we move to action. YI is present across 57 cities. So it's our dream, it's our wish that 57 cities and further more towns and villages in India connect with this concept, and we have action, and we have opening up of bank accounts, awareness around savings, awareness around how people in the rural strata, our driver's child, or whether it's a doctor, anyone in the social strata gets access to know-how of financial independence and financial planning, and he or she can plan it better. That's the action. And finally, at the advocacy level, it's our wish, and we have been wishing this for a couple of years now, and finally CBSE has allowed that they're going to make this part of their syllabus from next year.
Yes.
So you could elaborate on that. And so this is the life cycle of any YI project: awareness, action and advocacy. And 16th September is just a part of the journey, the beginning of the journey.
Sure. So I've been part of YI and feel very proud to be part of YI. And I think you guys walk the talk. So I am sure this is going to be very big. Shubham, I want to know the exact components of this particular day.
Right. So YiFi is a full power-packed day starting at 9 a.m. and it finishes off late. And the entire day is curated in a way that whenever someone who would just walk in will have a buffet of offerings and will see that, to cover all of it and to grasp so much of knowledge. So YiFi, as the tagline suggests, adapt, evolve and inspire. So we are here to inspire a lot of people, the youth of the nation, and so that they can adapt the understandings and the learnings that they take and then evolve from it. So we start the day at 10 a.m. we start the day with YiFi Conclave. YiFi Conclave is a grand event in itself, which is happening in two plenaries parallelly, in which we have speakers like Sri Nitin Gadkari. Sri Nitin Gadkari will be sharing his experience as a kind of leader that he is. So he will be sharing his experience on how youth should be inspired and education can lead to success of the country at large. So we have leaders like businessman Harsh Nivatia, we have financial experts like Nilesh Shah, and we have to end the show we have a speaker like Chetan Bhagat, who would be inspiring so many people. So it's a 30 speaker session which is happening in the Conclave, which starts from 10 a.m. and ends up to 7 p.m.
Awesome. So guys, if you really think that you want to connect to younger India and want to understand what they are thinking, and at the same time you want to connect with thought leaders and know their vision for New India, you have to attend this event. And Calcutta में ऐसे event कम होते हैं, तो मौका मिले तो कर लेना चाहिए attend. So we talked about the conclave, but I can see there are many more things. So there is something called YiFi Next, then YiFi Connect, then YiFi Expo. So much in one day. Tell us about YiFi Next.
So YiFi Next is a property for startups. In the whole evening, we're going to have, from the morning in fact, we're going to have a lot of startups pitch to VCs. We have around 500 plus applications still running more, and they are going to be screened first. The first screening is online. The second screening is going to happen at Hyatt physically on the 16th of December. There are like around 20 plus venture capitalists flying down to Calcutta just to meet these startups, these entrepreneurs, and they'll be selected. 5 of them will get an opportunity to present their idea in front of 1,000 plus people on the final day.
Amazing.
And you never know how many crores funding or $1 million they're going to turn. And the wish and the idea behind conducting YiFi Next was the best way for the country, India, at 75th year of independence to develop is if we can make more entrepreneurs. If we can spark that thing and make more entrepreneurs, that's the best way of delivering youth leadership. And that's what we at YiFi believe in.
Correct. I think Calcutta ecosystem desperately needed this. So thank you for taking this initiative, because as a startup, I know how important it is to get a platform like this.
Absolutely.
Shubham, YiFi Connect.
So YiFi Connect is basically speed networking. In the speed networking session, there are people who are coming and interacting with each other. So we are making sure that we have an audience of about 80 people for the YiFi Connect spread over 4 pavilions. There will be a manufacturing pavilion, a service pavilion, a startup pavilion, and a finance pavilion. So in different pavilions, people interact with each other, 80 people at a time, and they create a lot of value from each other. They get 6 minutes of individual time with each other. When we are going on with Connect, there is another networking session which is going on during that time.
Let's talk about this expo. What is expo all about?
So the expo is an experience, a place we are dedicating for 40 plus companies to come and exhibit their product or service. And the whole idea is whoever is coming to the conclave has the maximum value for his time, and his day spent is amazing and experiential. So we have this whole expo area where 40 plus companies are going to display their product and services. People can interact with them, view them, network with them, maybe do business and have a good time around.
Awesome. So much in a day. I'm sure everything is running parallelly.
Yes, there are things which are running parallel, and it's all balanced in a way that everyone will get their share of the pie.
Nice. So guys, something like this doesn't happen in Calcutta regularly. So I'm sure that you'll find so much value in this. And I've seen people changing by attending one event. It actually triggers a lot of things. As Shubham also said,
I am a living
video.
example for that.
Yeah, so don't think about ki karna hai ki nahi karna hai. This is one event you can't miss because the people behind the event are incredible and they are serious about whatever they do. But what about after 7 p.m.?
After 7 p.m., there's a fabulous team that is working behind the scenes day and night to make the whole unwind party experience amazing. So for the evening, let me just call the team and come and share their experience and thoughts behind it.
Wow, I'm mesmerized by the immense learning this conclave has to offer. While we assure you an eventful day with valuable take-backs, it's also time to take it to the next level.
It's time to unwind cause only work and no play makes young Indians dull and boring.
Come witness the musical saga at 8 p.m. Hyatt, Kolkata. Cause we work hard and party harder in YI. Young Indians for you.
So all of you who are following me on my social media platform, I have a special offer for you. You'll get a coupon discount with 40 so that you can actually come down and take a decision faster. So 16th of September, block your calendar, Hyatt Regency, full day. You have to be there and you have to enjoy this learning experience. So guys, see you at YiFi.
Wi-Fi.
Wi-Fi.